Hey everyone, it's Scott Wynn with Winning Strategies and Database Gold. Wanted to share something with you today that maybe you hadn't considered or thought about when it comes to generating referrals. And that's just coming down to how do referrals get generated in the first place and why? And let me just ask you a question. I don't know about you, but I have found that most businesses these days are focused more on efficiency and getting more stuff done in a particular day rather than focusing on the level of service that they provide to their customers. And I don't know about you, but that's what I've experienced. And I'm curious if you've had an experience recently with someone or maybe a business of some sort where maybe they've done a little bit better than average. And I think that's all required these days, more than even going above and beyond and really shooting for extraordinary and amazing customer service is just a better than average experience. Because if we can provide our clients with a better than average experience, they're going to want to tell other people about that experience. And that's because of the social fabric that we have built into the day-to-day customs of doing business and wanting to help other people. You see, think about it this way. If you have a good experience, let's say going out to a restaurant, have a better than average experience, whether that was the server was just particularly enjoyable to talk to, maybe the service was just a little bit better than what you're used to, the food was a little bit better, whatever it might be, and you have that experience. I'm betting that if you were to be asked by somebody that you know, friend, family member, something like that, for a recommendation of a restaurant, that would be at the top of your mind. And not only would you be willing to share it with them, I'm guessing you probably want to share it with them. And have you ever thought about why that is? In what it comes down to is it's about making deposits. So when somebody asks you for a recommendation, you want to share that information with them. And so you share the restaurant that you recently went to as a way of making a deposit, let's say a social brownie point, if you will, that gets deposited into that bank account. And so as you have experiences, you are openly and interested in sharing those experiences with other people. And the reason for that is because eventually down the road, there's going to be a situation where you need a referral. Maybe something happens in the house and you need a plumber, as an example. And if something like that were to occur, you would go out to Facebook as an example, or calling friends or family members and looking for somebody that they know and trust. And because you've made deposits in the past, they're going to be interested in also sharing their referral that they have, again, because they're making a deposit. And all of this happens really without too much thought or interest in making deposits, if you will. And yet at the same time, that's exactly why it works. And so if you think about this from your business and running your business in a way that will solicit and generate referrals, the first thing that is critically important is making sure that you provide a good experience. Nothing extraordinary, just a better than average experience. And ultimately that comes down to just returning phone calls, proactively providing updates to them throughout the process, providing a good explanation and knowledge of your industry. Really, it comes down to something as simple as that. So because the world is so focused on efficiency rather than customer service, it's really not that difficult these days to offer a better than average experience. That's the first thing. The next thing then is just to stay top of mind with your clients. And you just need to do that through a consistent approach, something that you can do over and over and over again that doesn't require a lot of time. And generally the ways that we recommend you do that is going to be through email, maybe twice a month, monthly mailers that you can send out with a low cost, like postcard as an example, and then just the occasional text message or phone call to stay in touch with the bulk of the people in your database. And if you do that, you will tap into that societal expectation of referrals. That if your clients had a better than average experience and they know somebody else that could use your services, they will want to tell other people. And all your job is just to continually remind them of the experience they had and that you exist, so that when that time comes, you're the person top of mind. So hopefully just a different way to look at how to generate referrals and what you can do in your business in order to generate more referrals from your past clients. So again, Scott Wynn with Winning Strategies and Database Gold. Hope you have an amazing day, and we'll be in touch soon.